More Meeples presents Meeple Motivators, a series of short videos to help motivate you to get a game to the table that you've been dreading to relearn. These are not meant to be complete rule summaries, but a tool to assist in refreshing your memory on how to play that great game that has been sitting on your shelf for months. In this episode, we'll be covering Sid Meier's Civilization: A New Dawn, designed by James Kniffen and published by Fantasy Flight Games. During setup, 3 victory cards were chosen, each having 2 agendas. Your goal will be to complete 1 agenda on each card. Each is described in detail on the back page of the rulebook. When you complete an agenda, place your control token on it and it can never be removed. You will only check for victory at the start of each of the first player's turns. Each turn you will be dealing with your focus row, the 5 cards below your focus bar. You will select one of your 5 cards to play. The further to the right the card is, the more powerful it will be. After you resolve its effect, the card will restart on the left side, sliding the other cards to the right. All of your colored pieces are considered friendly, and your opponent's pieces are considered rivals. However, spaces that contain only caravans are neither. The 4 resources will be collected from the map and can be spent to build wonders. A natural wonder token can be spent as the resource shown on the right, but it is not returned to the supply and can only be used once per turn. A city is considered mature when all of the adjacent non-water spaces contain a friendly token. This means that cities on the edge of the map and/or water can mature faster. This will be important when we go over the economy focus card later. The upper left icon of each of your focus cards shows which facet of your nation it represents. Culture focus cards help to spread your control tokens around your cities. You may only place your control tokens on a terrain space with a difficulty at or below the focus slot when you activated the card. If you place your token on a natural wonder or resource, like this one, store it near your leader. Each player has a tech dial which will be used to discover new technologies. If you activate your science card, advance your dial by the same number as your selected focus slot. If your dial reaches or passes a tech level space, you can choose any focus card from your focus deck of that level. The chosen card will replace the one of the same type in your focus row. If you use the economy card, you can collect 2 trade tokens and a diplomacy card by moving your caravans into city-states or rival cities. Caravans start from your capital city or a mature city, and you may only move a number of spaces that your card allows and only on terrain spaces based on your focus difficulty. All of your focus cards can be buffed by using trade tokens that are located on them. Each card can hold a maximum of 3. The benefit of spending the trade tokens is found at the bottom of each card. The industry focus card will let you build new cities or wonders. When building a city, you may only count hexes up to the focus difficulty and only on terrain based on that difficulty. Start counting from any friendly space. You may not place a city adjacent to a city-state or another city. To purchase an available wonder card, pay for its cost by adding together production from the focus slot difficulty, 2 production for each eligible resource you spend, and 1 production for each trade token you spend. Place the wonder card next to your leader and place the matching wonder token under a friendly city. The military card lets you reinforce your focus tokens or attack a rival. If you reinforce, choose a number of your control tokens up to the military card's focus slot number and flip those tokens to the reinforced side. A reinforced token will help keep barbarians out and aid in defending from attacks. If you choose to attack, you may target a barbarian token, a city-state, or a rival territory. The target must be within the number of spaces indicated on the military card, counting from a friendly space. Then the attacker and defender each roll 1 die. The player to the right will roll for the barbarians and city-states. The attacker's total value is the sum of the die result, the number of the military card slot, and any other attack bonuses from cards and the leader sheet. The defender's value depends on what they are defending. Many factors provide defenses, including terrain difficulty, reinforced control tokens, their cards, and leader sheet. Once total combat values have been determined, the attacker may spend trade tokens from their military card to boost their combat by 1 for each spent. After committing, the defender may do the same. The highest combat total is the winner, with the defender winning ties. Nothing happens if the defender wins. If the attacker won, they will resolve an effect which is based on what they were targeting. Winning attacks lets you claim city-state tokens, trade tokens from barbarians, replace a control token or city with your own, or steal 2 trade tokens from a capital city. At the start of the first player's turns, not including the first, rotate the event dial 1 space clockwise and resolve the icon if there is one. This icon means the barbarian's move. When this activates, the first player will roll a die and compare the result to the barbarian direction token. All barbarians on the board will move 1 space in the rolled direction, skipping over water. Barbarians that move onto caravans, unreinforced control tokens, and non-capital cities are destroyed. Reinforced control tokens will remove the barbarian, but then become unreinforced. Capital cities that get stomped on will make you lose 2 trade tokens. This symbol means the defeated barbarians respawn, but only if their starting space is empty or contains only a caravan. This is the trade symbol. Each mature city will generate a single trade token. If a player conquers a city-state by placing one of their cities there, then all of that city-state's diplomacy cards are returned face down to the supply, and that player takes the corresponding city-state token from the board. City-state tokens are placed onto a focus card that matches their type and can be used as a permanent trade token that is not spent when used. If that city-state is ever liberated, then those city-state cards will be turned face up again for caravans to gather. And that wraps up this episode of Meeple Motivators. We hope you're able to use this quick video to gain the motivation to get this game to the table soon.